Shahid, the young lady from Lahore, speaking very powerfully, I must say, talked about media blackout, but the Pakistanis are very clever people. First of all, the millions that were at the rallies know that they were at them, and they know there were millions of others also at them. So not being able to be reported in Pakistani newspapers isn't much of a defense against that. But also social media is such that everyone in Pakistan knows that Imran Khan's on the march, don't they?
Of course. I think people, those who think that they can black out in this time period, they are fools. The thing is, people have got access. I remember I was doing a study. I was in Pakistan for a council of newspaper editors, and there I came across with this, the way mobile phone and the telecommunication was developing. Everyone has got, they don't have food to eat, but they have got a mobile, and everybody follows that, and they have their own choices. And I think this this digital new world order kind of thing in Pakistan from China and other so many international companies involved, that gave them option to look through other means where they believe that there is some truth. And there also, this medium was also controlled by them. The regime changes, the real culprit. I tell you the fact, I have investigated so many big people about Pakistan, and I feel that they are not only just lesser evil, I feel that in comparison to the real culprits, they're just, even I know for truth, some 1,200 billion corruption money was laundered over here, Nawaz Sharif and all that. I have got the proofs as well, and the documentary you must have seen on BBC. The thing is, even they seems like an ant in comparison to a camel. The camel is the one, those who are playing behind, those who are killing Prime Minister, those who are letting them be in exile, like Benazir. How many years she was in exile? Definitely. How much she suffered? How much her family suffered? Similarly, many others. Even all of these, the worst of the worst, like Altaf Hussain, like even now Nawaz Sharif, all those, I feel like they are the lesser of the lesser evil. The real culprit, those who are multi-billionaires, they are behind that. And in this regime change, I tell you, I'm not in support of Imran. I've got so many things to talk about that. But that's not the point. You took the right point. Must have to condemn those who are the real problem maker in Pakistan. And they are the Americans mainly, or the foreigners, those who are intervening in Pakistan. Those who are using the issue with India and also Afghanistan. And they are the ones, those who are mainly behind this corruption. They are the ones, those who create these political puppets. In Karachi only, during 85 till 2013, when I was in Karachi, I read a report, I spoke to, the famous philanthropist, Maulana Edie. One of his administrators told me when he was tying a note on a dead body, he wrote 278,873. I said, what is this number? He said, this is the number, last number today. Since 85, I've buried in Karachi as unknown death. And can you imagine, in Karachi, if I calculate all the, 500,000 people were killed for no reason. Forget about corruption. Corruption is nothing for me. Almost 40% of them were the youths, not more than 16 to 22. All these kind of things. Then you look into those jihadis and all those. They were created, even in the elections, just last election. So many people, so many political leaders were killed in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So many other people were killed. So they control. And in this whole chain, removing Imran Khan, the worst of the worst thing happened to Pakistan is people now know only that political people are corrupt. They don't know who the real corrupt are. I know for a fact, if you look into Panama paper or any other papers, you'll find only 5% are known as political people. Remaining are all linked somehow with the families or the links with the generals. Even in Nawaz Sharif case, the major outcome was there was drug money involved, and behind that, all generals, those who use Afghan funds to launder money outside, they bought properties. Their name came up, nothing happened. We can debate, okay, he's corrupt, that is corrupt, all of this is corrupt, but who is controlling them? Who is making them as a puppet? So they are now completely hidden. The regime changer or the killer is only one section, which is known as establishment, which is in uniform. And they are the multi-billionaire business people. They are where the funds are going, all the IMF funds, all the loans, everything came in the name of Afghan jihad and all. Where it has gone, not to the public. We found only, I remember 95, 97, 98, the European Union drug report. More than 400 generals were involved in drug. And they are the billionaires. Their sons are billionaires. Those who were controlling this politics in different form, whether in People's Party, whether in Nawaz Sharif, whether even in PTI now. So they are the real one. We have to put the spotlight on them. And you took the right stand. The real